Some other news, and IIM pass out is generally ensured a glitch-free placement. Well, that doesn't seem to be the case this time around because controversy continues to grow around placements offered to the students. After Flipkart, Car-Dekho and Hopscotch have now deferred joining dates of students recruited from IIM Bangalore. Adit Charlie now joins us with more details. Adit, clearly this is not something IIM IIT graduates are used to.
That's right, it's creating a lot of heartburn. Remember, Ron, there are like two major perks of joining a well-funded internet venture, right? There's the quality of work, and also there's the entire element around a fat pay package. That also probably explains why a growing number of IIT and IIM graduates prefer to work at startups right from day one. However, for some pass-outs, the dream to join the startup workforce is getting longer. While Flipkart seems to be taking most of the flak for deferring recruitments, the situation is not very different at Car-Dekho, Hopscotch, and even in Mobi. As we know, Flipkart has delayed joining of 28 recruits across IIM Ahmedabad and IIM Bangalore, whereas InMobi has delayed induction of one batch of engineers of about 20 engineers, and the delay has been made from June till September. And even Hopscotch and Car-Dekho have delayed joining for about 4 and 7 graduates, respectively. And understandably, the career development cells of most of the top institutions are worried. Earlier in the day, we spoke to Ganesh Prabhu, who is the chairperson of the Career Development Services unit at IIM Bangalore. Let's hear what he had to say.
It's not unusual for companies to give later joining dates. In the past, it has happened, but this time it was a bit more sudden, and the students came to know about it quite late. So there has been some concern about whether the later joining dates will also be honored or not. We are working with the students to figure out what they want to do, whether they want to stay with the existing offer or look for other opportunities. If they are looking for other opportunities, we are helping them find those. If they are looking for internships in the interim period, we are also working with them to find possible options for them.
Well, you've heard it there from the placement cells. Adit, now, if a bellwether like Flipkart defers the joining date, other e-commerce companies, as you were pointing out, are likely to follow suit as well, given the liquidity crunch that we're seeing in the startup ecosystem. And more importantly, IIM and IIT students may have second thoughts before accepting offers from e-commerce companies. I mean, everyone's now talking about whether these companies will be called on day one to campus.
Well, absolutely, Shireen. This could just very well be the tip of the iceberg. And industry watchers are expecting many more top ventures to delay the hiring process. Now, remember, the entire delay is actually happening. It is actually coinciding with the funding environment. The slowdown in funding means that companies are compelled to adjust themselves with the new reality. And this is a major cause of concern for all the stakeholders in the Indian e-commerce space. And more importantly, the kind of message that an episode like this sends across is that you better be, you need to probably look at some of the ventures that are very well entrenched as a student. E-commerce may not be the right thing. And brand consultant Harish Bijur, who we spoke to earlier in the day, said that, for brand Flipkart, this move may not really augur well, at least in the eyes of the students. Let's listen in to what he had to say.
Bellwether client actually delays recruitment. When a bellwether client actually pushes students and says that, hey, listen guys, I'm postponing, you're coming in 6 months hence, I think it gives a signal which is not very positive. So for the brand Flipkart, it is not a great thing to happen. And certainly for brand e-commerce, it's not a great thing to happen. Because students are going to now wonder whenever they go for a PPT from e-commerce.